Hey, what's up everybody? This is my Scar Q&A response to your questions. I did get a lot of questions. Actually, no, not too many questions. But I will answer them, and hopefully I will get through all of them. I'm pretty sure I may or may not, depending on what question you may have asked. So let's get started. We're going to start with the questions from my first one. Jonathan Zorlane, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. How many NASCAR races have you been to? I've only been to one. That was the Odd Cliff 100 this year. So that was definitely a lot of fun. It's great to actually feel the adrenaline and rush of NASCAR just racing past you at 200 plus miles an hour. And it was definitely like one of my race experiences yet. I really loved, and I really love NASCAR even more because of going to that race. Thank you for telling me that. Dakota Lee, what are your top 5 NASCAR Sprint Cup Series race car drivers of all time? Basically, if we're talking favorites, I really don't know if I could put a top 5 list together. I never tried to, but my top driver would have to be Jeff Gordon because I've always been a fan of him since I started watching NASCAR, and I know it's like sad to see him go after so long, but he has to go at some point. It's been like what 23 years, something like that. So yeah, I mean, it's sad to see him go, but at least there's gonna be one thing that comes out of it. We'll see the rainbow paint scheme one more time in Bristol next month. So that's gonna be fun. Robert Vandermeer, what has been your favorite NASCAR Let's Play and your least favorite NASCAR Let's Play, and what NASCAR Let's Play are you gonna do next? I will make an exception in this because it's supposed to be just one question, even though he put it all in one comment. But I would say my favorite NASCAR Let's Play has to be NASCAR 2004. I know like I'm like 9th in points or whatever, but like I'm actually like I really enjoy just racing on it. It's just really fun, and it doesn't matter if I win or lose. It's just really fun to enjoy. And I know like it's probably hard to win a race sometimes, but I enjoy what I do, and I'm really glad that I can do this for you guys. Least I don't have a least favorite right now yet, so because I've only done like what the 4 NASCAR Let's Plays so far. Well, actually, there's a 5th one because I have NASCAR like Busch Series and Mexico Cup Series, so I don't really have a least favorite right now. But yeah, that's excuse me. Definitely no least favorite right now, so that's getting very interesting. Now we're going to my other video, basically where I extended to today. JC1424, are you going to get back to your NASCAR 07 PSP videos anytime? Yes I am. I have 3 races for the chase, and I'm actually going to get back to it, but it's going to be like for a special reason. Like by the time the real chase arrives, it's going to be something special. I'm not going to really spoil anything, so not yet anyway. Checkers or Records 48, do you plan on getting any other gaming consoles? Right now, I actually have PlayStation 2 and PSP. I also have a Nintendo DS, but I haven't used any Let's Plays for that yet. I feel like I'm going to get copyrights for that, so I'm pissed off. What? Sorry about that, my mom does not have no idea what I'm doing. Okay, Gaming Doge, who's your favorite NASCAR driver? That would be Jeff Gordon. He's my favorite driver since I started watching NASCAR, and I've really enjoyed it. Finally, Taser Entertainment, he decided to put up a bunch of questions for some reason. I know I said, like, at the beginning, the first video, just put up one question, but then the second video I put up, I didn't say put up one question. So, Taser Entertainment, the first comment you said is, what NASCAR game you think has the best soundtrack and the worst soundtrack? I don't really care about the soundtrack. I just enjoy the racing. So, yeah. Favorite NASCAR track? I don't really have one, honestly. So I enjoy most of the tracks, but I would say Al Clasuca because my hometown track, but I've been racing on the tracks in the video games so much that I don't really have a favorite. So never thought about it. It's my favorite NASCAR game. I don't know. I'd probably go with NASCAR 2004. It was the first NASCAR game I had, and I've enjoyed it so much. Funny thing about that, I actually like traded it in at GameStop for NASCAR 06, and then like a few months back I actually saw it on GameStop at GameStop, and I was like, I need to get it. I'm gonna buy it. So I got it. So, and I got it back basically. So I've really enjoyed having NASCAR 2004, whether or not like it's been a long time or whatever since not having it, and it just feels like such a great experience, especially with the introduction, like the start of the race. If you actually don't listen to that, if you have the game or something like that, if you have one of the older NASCAR games, it's really enjoyable to just listen to the game part to me, and I really like think it's a great thing. And today's entertainment has a bunch of questions too. I will probably answer most of them. What was your first game you ever played? That was Burnout Takedown actually. It was the first one I got from the PS2. It was for my birthday a long time ago. So I've really enjoyed Burnout Takedown. I still have it today. Like still like the original copy and all that stuff that I got back in I don't know when. What's the NASCAR track I hate the most on video games? I don't have one. Not yet anyway. You think Technics is doing bad with their NASCAR games? Honestly, yes, because Technics can't really fix stuff, and it's just some of it's unrealistic finishes and all that stuff. So I don't like how that works. I really don't. Favorite song in Burnout Takedown NASCAR 2004? I don't really have favorites for that, so I'm not gonna say anything about that. I'm not gonna touch that topic. You think Burnout Takedown can be raked sometimes? No, it just depends on how good you are. I mean, it starts off easy and then it gets really hard as the World Tour goes on. So sometimes some events are easier than others to complete when you get near the end. Like the gold medal Grand Prix. When I raced that for my Let's Play, it's usually a lot easier. But I somehow made it really hard. It's really stupid, but whatever. Depends on how good you are, and just not trying to make any mistakes is basically the best way to go on with that. You hate Jimmy Johnson after hit you on NASCAR 6 going up your road gave you a speeding penalty. Okay, so first off, that was a Michigan race. I was in the lead at the time. I was about to make my pit stop, and I was just barely at a pit road speed, and Johnson just nudged me, and I went I was at 67 miles an hour before Johnson hit me. Then he pushed me 4 miles higher, 1 mile over the pit road speed. So I was really mad about him at the time, but that's sort of my fault because I came down on him. But at the same time, I should have realized he could have slowed down as well. But so it's really not like when I look back at it, it's not no one's fault really. It's just like bad timing on what happened. I feel like I could have like gotten in there a little quicker maybe, but I don't really hate Jimmy Johnson except for the fact that he's won too many championships like recently. But no, he's a great driver. I respect him for that, and like maybe he'll actually like. It seems like he might win another championship this year, but I don't know. I feel like he is a great driver though, and his skills rival that of Dale Earnhardt and Jeff Gordon and all those great drivers. So I'm really interested about that. So finally, Taser Entertainment. I wish you didn't ask so many questions, but it's my fault. What's the worst game you've ever played? I don't know. I don't think I have a worst game I've ever played. So that's I don't have a worst game, really. Like, I seriously don't. Like, all the games I've played have been really entertaining to me, and I've really enjoyed it so much that I don't know. That's just, and N24 is the reason I started a channel for this stuff. And Taser Entertainment says that he enjoys N24 as well, and I admire you for that. He's a fan of mine as well. But you know, I've really been looking forward to what's gonna happen in the future. Hopefully I don't find any bad games, because then that will be my worst game I've ever played. So that's all the questions. Thank you for watching, and I hope you got to my answer. Shout out to everyone who asked a question for this Q&A. I'll see you next time.